the Island, starring John Lund. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
This Corporal Lacey was okay, a good Marine. But the way I looked at it, he'd been hopping too many islands. Battle fatigue can get the best of him. Anyway, here I was somewhere in Okinawa with him, in the middle of the night, and I'd just as lief be anywhere else. Okay, DeBory. The slip trench is deep enough. I guess we're safe for a while. Where are we, anyhow? A couple of miles behind the Jap lines. How safe is that? You worry too much, pal, even for a guy on his first patrol. I've been thinking of it as my last. Relax like me and you'll listen to What's that? That's nothing. It's just a screaming Mimi. Got some kind of tail adjustment that cuts the wind and sort of screams. The nymphs use it to scare us. They sure succeeded. You scare easy, pal. Sure. I'm a pushover for that Schrecklichkeit stuff. Schrecklichkeit? What kind of jive is that? It means terror. Frightfulness. The Germans got a whole arsenal of terror weapons. The Japs got a few themselves. You take the first watch. I'm second in. Maybe. Or maybe I'll just sit here and dream a while. You're sure picking a fine time for it. Did I ever tell you about my island? Yeah, you told me. What is this island? You must have told me 50, 60 times already. So I'll tell you again. This island is a sort of special place. No rain, no jungle rot, no war. There's no such place. On this island, a man would never go hungry. All you gotta do is fish a little with the natives. Oh, big men and friendly. Not like the nymphs. All the dames are beautiful. You read too many comic books. That's where I'm fixing to go, as soon as I find it. Never going back stateside. I'm gonna lay down under that little old banyan tree. I'll rest a while. Let him rave on. What else could I do? Argue with him? Live off the... There I was, a couple of miles behind the enemy lines, with a stranger. Somewhere out there. His eyes narrowed in a 1,000-yard stare, his rush of words like a nervous twitch. He raved on about a place that don't exist. Big men, beautiful women. An island, real pretty, different, like nothing you ever saw, all surrounded by mist. And then I found myself listening. Well, there's that difference. Sort of hypnotized. I knew I was listening to battle fatigue. Like I said, the corporal had hopped too many islands. He'd seen too much death, too many crack-ups. He was half cracked and slightly dead himself. So what could I do? Argue with him? And pineapple and bat the breeze with the people. And I'll find me a beautiful girl and we'll... Tabori. Yeah, I'm listening. Look, Tabori. Out there. Coming toward us. Over there. A bunch of them. No, not a bunch. 4. 3 men and a woman. They're heading right for us. Put down that rifle. What's the matter? You flip or something? They're not Japs. The men are too big. And the woman... Say, she's beautiful in the moonlight. Japs, I know Japs. I ain't taking no chances. Knock it off, you jerk. You hit the dame. Lacey, where you going? I'm going to see if she's hurt. Come on. Don't go, Lacey. You know the Japs, there might be a trick. Don't worry about me. Let go of my arm. You'll get yourself killed. Not me, Tabori. I'll live to spit on your grave. Now, let's go. Okay. I hope you know what you're doing. Must be around here somewhere. Listen. Came from over there. Come on. Here she is.
Go away. Can you go away?
Break out your first aid kit, Tabori. Here. Look, lady. Let me fix your arm, huh? Look, see, bandages, adhesive tape, penicillin. You don't get what you're talking about. She gets the idea. Yeah, that's right, lady. Now, this won't hurt a bit. There. You just got nicked a little in the arm. It's just a flesh wound. She trusts you. Yeah, she trusts me more than you do. Didn't I tell you she was beautiful? You told me a lot of things. How about the men she was with, the big men? They weren't Japs. Not Japs? In a pig's eye, they weren't Japs.
No, they're not Japs.
Yeah, you see? Then what were they?
They are my people.
Who are you? What's your name?
Name Ducky. Oh, please go away. I want to go home.
So go home. Scram. Lose yourself.
Oh, no, you don't.
Let her alone, Lacey.
You keep out of this.
And let her go. Let her go back to her rice paddy.
You still don't catch Tabori. She ain't from Okinawa. She's from that island. That island I was telling you about.
I'm from Yagati. Yagati Shima.
Shima, see? Shima means island.
Yes, island.
So what are you doing here?
I not know. Japanese bring us in canoe.
He's crazier than you are. Whoever heard...
Shut up. Taki. Where is your island? Where is Yagachi Shima?
In the east. In the China Sea. Half a day from Okinawa by canoe.
Canoe?
What's it like, Taki? What's your island like?
Never mind the island. Let's find a canoe. But you see, Lacey, with the canoe, we can get back to our lines by water. Taki, can you find the canoe?
Yes, I think I can.
Let's go. She led us through the wood toward the beach. The moonlight, her delicate face was like ancient ivory. Her hair was long and black and drawn tight over her head. She was straight and slim. She walked with dignity. She was beautiful. Beautiful as a dream. Lacey's dream. For a moment, she had me dreaming, too. But only for a moment. And then we were on the beach, and there was a canoe. And leaning against the prow, a Jap sentry. You never know what hit him.
Hurry up, Taki, in the canoe. Push off, Tabori. You take the bow.
Where to?
Straight out to sea, due east. You know what I think? I think we're going to make it. Okay, Tabori. We can take it easy now.
I'm not taking it easy till we cross our perimeter.
How are you going to tell at night? Maybe you think they got neon signs?
What are you going to do then?
We're going to stand by till morning.
I don't know. I think it'd be better to...
Now, whatever you think, you're outvoted. You're outvoted 2 stripes to 1.
You're pulling rank, Corporal?
Why not, knucklehead? This ship has got 1 skipper, and I'm it.
There you
If I want any stuff out of you, I'll knock it out of you. I'm warning you. Don't foul up this detail.
So what was I going to do? Argue with him? Start a private firefight in the middle of the China Sea? I was getting a little combat weary myself. Lacey, he was all charged up, as though his crazy dream had come true. Lying on the narrow deck of the canoe, I could hear him droning on about the island.
It's not like other islands, is it, Taki?
Oh, it's different, Yagansu. I wish I could tell you how.
It's pretty, huh?
It's a very pretty, but
Is the fishing good?
a very good fishing, but
I knew it would be like that. I knew it.
And that's the last thing I remembered. I guess I fell asleep. And then suddenly it was daylight and...
Tabori! Look! Tabori!
Huh? What?
Look over there. What do you see?
An island. Just an island.
Not just an island. My island.
How do you know?
Look. Surrounded by mist, just like I said.
Tell it to the Marines when we get back to Okinawa.
Stand by the ram, Tabori. We ain't going back to Okinawa.
Now, wait a minute.
I don't want no more trouble from you, Tabori.
And don't make any up. Where?
You looking for your rifle? Don't bother. Because I got it right here. Now get your rump forward.
You're crazy.
Move, Tabori. You're flirting with a Purple Heart. Now lean on that paddle. That's right. We're heading for Yagachi.
Our canoe scraped the coral beach of Yagachi about 4 hours later. Lacey was right. It was a lovely island.
Well, here we are. Seeing's believing, huh, Tabori?
Funny. So close to Okinawa, and this place looks like it never heard a shot fired in anger.
Where are your people, Taki?
A long way over here. But you must not come. You go back now.
Oh, no. I'm sticking around. How about you, Jabori?
I came this far, I'll sweat it out just for laughs.
You're going to laugh out of the wrong side of your
What do
face.
you mean? It's not too loud.
Just a figure of speech, Taki. Let's go. The trail snaked upward. Pine trees and casuarinas rattled in the sweet, strong wind from the China Sea. In the fields were raspberry bushes. There were lilies in the swordgrass and scarlet flower. But I was looking for people. The big men of Lacey's dreams. The girls all as lovely as the girl walking beside us. I was tense with expectancy at each bend in the trail. But Lacey's tensions had vanished. He'd lost them because he had found Taki.
Robert Lacey.
No, Taki. My name is Lacey. I'll try it again.
Lacey.
Lacey. L like in. Well, this is a lily. You are a lady.
And you're loco.
Sabori, I'm going to cold cock you.
It is so funny to show you, Marty. The first time I saw Happy.
Yeah, me too. I've been dreaming about you for so long. I always knew I'd find you.
I never forget what you say.
I'll never let you forget.
Oh, Lacey.
No. Lacey, honey. L. Like in love.
They walked on together. The tall Marine and the slim girl with the ivory skin. Now and then she'd look up at Lacey and a pained expression clouded her face, as though she were afraid to believe him. But I did. Loneliness, the weariness of war, the refuge in a dream. Very soon now that dream would burst like a bubble or become reality. I had to find out. It was a tough, hard climb, but finally we reached the summit. And down below it in a little valley was the village of Taki's people. And floating up to us was a strange, sad town.
Maybe it's what you call a ceremony or something.
Yes, it is.
Maybe it's for us. I bet they know we're coming.
No. It's just for the dead.
What happened, you suppose? The war?
Oh, not here. It's just my people died.
Well, everybody's people die. It's gotta happen sooner or later.
Yes. Sooner or later.
Like I always say, here today, gone tomorrow.
I never heard it so well put.
Tabori dropped dead.
Dry up. Let's go, Taki. As we went down the mountainside, the singing stopped. When we got to the village, it was deserted. Taki stopped us at the edge of the clearing.
You wait here. I come back soon with Father. He speaks English good.
You gonna stay here on the island with me, Tabori?
No, Lacey, I just want one good look at your big men and beautiful women in their native habitat. Then I'm shoving off Okinawa.
Still skeptical, huh?
Yeah. Something screwy about this place. I'm not sure what it is, but I gotta find out, or it'll drive me crazy the rest of my life.
You mean crazy like me?
I didn't say that.
Since we left Okinawa, you've been giving me a bad time.
It was mutual.
And now you call me crazy.
I know what I said.
I know what you think. I know what you'll do once you get back to Okinawa. You'll tell the MPs I went over the hill. You'll tell them where I am. And they'll come after me.
You are crazy.
I'm just crazy enough to make sure that you keep your trap shut. Remember, Tabori? I said I'd be around to spit on your grave.
Lacey, stop kidding around with that rifle.
I ain't kidding. I'm going to kill you, Tabori. But first you're going to see I was right. I want to see the expression on that smart aleck face of yours when you admit it. And then I'm going to kill you. Here they come. Get over there by that tree and keep your mouth shut.
Hey, Father Hoffman, you see?
You the head man?
I suppose you could call me that.
Well, you're not an Oriental.
No, Austrian. But what can I do for you?
I want to stay here with Taki.
I'm afraid you can't.
I'll work my way.
That's not the point. You can't.
I don't want no arguments.
You cannot stay.
Why not?
She's a leper.
But she's so beautiful.
I know, my son. But in 3 years, 5 years.
Oh, Taki. Taki.
I tried to tell you at first, but I not know how. And then I could not even if I want to. I wanted to last another hour, another minute. Goodbye, Lacey. I never forget you.
I won't forget you either. It was like a dream come true. For a while it was.
Goodbye, Lacey.
Padre, what's this all about?
It's quite simple. Horrible and simple. 2 nights ago, the Japanese came to the leper colony. They took more than half my patients to Okinawa and headed them toward the American line.
But why?
To disrupt your advance. There was no chance of contagion, but, well, my patients aren't all as beautiful as Taki.
I see. Schrecklichkeit.
Exactly. A weapon of terror.
Tabori? Yeah, Lacey? I guess we better move out. You ready, pal? Yeah. Long road back to Okinawa. Yeah, for me, the road back is longer than that.
Suspense, in which John Lund starred in William N. Robeson's production of The Island by Millard Kaufman. In a moment, the names of tonight's supporting Mr. Lund in The Island were Lillian Bayef, Joe DeSantis, and Hans Conried. Listen. Listen again next week when we return with The Crowded Void by Michael Frost. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. America listens most to the CBS Radio Network.
Suspense. And the producer of radio's outstanding theater of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
Faithful listeners, and who among you is not, will remember a strange and wonderful story we presented some time ago about a member of the Beat generation called the Tennis Shoe. It was the first radio play by a young man of whom we have expected much, and we have not been disappointed. Herewith, another strange and wonderful story by 26-year-old George Bamber. In years to come, we feel confident that we will be proud to recall that it was on Suspense that this brilliant writer was first heard. Listen Listen then as Richard Beals stars in Return to Dust.
And now, Return to Dust, starring Mr. Richard Beals. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing. Attention, Dr. Warren Bader, Department of Pathology, School of Medicine, State University. This is James Howard, Research Fellow in Pathology speaking. At the moment, I am seated on the tape recorder that is recording this message to you. As a point of fact, by the yardstick on my desk, I stand exactly 12 inches, and I am steadily decreasing in size. I calculate if I continue to shrink at the present rate of speed, it is possible that I will become invisible to the human eye sometime before midnight. I've been trying to reach you by phone since 8 this morning, but you are not at home and have not yet arrived at your office. Since you are the only person with an adequate scientific background and technical knowledge to save me, it is imperative that my last whereabouts is known to you in the event I cannot contact you by phone. Thus the precaution of this recording. As you will have discovered by now, I have gone against your orders and pursued my theory of cancer cell growth by working in the lab at night after my regular duties. I have been trying to prove that the biochemical agent not only stops abnormal cell division, but reduces the existing cells in physical size until the neutralizer is induced. The fact that I have shrunk from 5 1/2 feet to 1 foot should be proof beyond refutation, though my condition is the result of an accident. While trying to introduce a more powerful catalyst in the laboratory last night, I inadvertently created an uncontrolled reaction which manifested itself as a white mist which filled the entire lab. The mist lasted no more than a few seconds, and as I observed no effects other than this, I continued working. When I got home, I descended into one of the deepest and blackest sleeps I have ever experienced. I woke this morning to discover myself literally lost in a sea of blankets. I had shrunk 4 feet 8 inches during the night. Naturally, my first reaction was one of panic. But I soon realized that my only salvation was to remain calm until I contacted you. You'll find a more complete report of my theory and the experiments which I've conducted to prove it in the uncompleted thesis here on my desk. This thesis, Dr. Bader, will open a door to a cure for man's worst disease, cancer. As for myself, you'll find detailed instructions on how to reverse the action which I've accidentally initiated. You'll find this on pages 79, 80, and 81. No matter how small I shall become, even microscopic, you will be able to reverse the process if you follow the instructions on those pages. Now, I had better place another telephone call to your office, Dr. Bader, while I'm still big enough to dial the phone. It is just possible that your efficient secretary forgot to tell you that I called. The phone has grown almost half as tall as I am. A strange sensation. Who would think the tensor springs on these dials would be so strong? And who would think I would have to use both hands to dial the telephone?
Pathology, Dr. Bader's office. Miss Pritchard speaking.
Miss Pritchard, has Dr. Bader come in yet?
Whom shall I say is calling?
This is James Howard, Miss Pritchard. It's urgent.
It doesn't sound like you, Mr. Howard.
It's me, all right.
I'm sorry, Dr. Bader isn't in.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure. Dr. Bader is not at this moment in his office.
Now, look, Miss Pritchard, don't pull that Dr. Bader isn't in stuff to me. You tell Dr. Bader I have to talk to him.
I'm sorry, Mr. Howard. Dr. Bader is not in.
Look, this is a matter of life and death.
I'll tell him when he comes in. In the meantime, is there anything I can do?
There's nothing anyone can do but Dr. Bader. He's the only man in the world that can help me.
Well, I'll tell him as soon as he comes in.
Yes. Yes, you do that, Miss Pritchard. Why, Dr. Bader? Why, of all days, did you have to pick today to change your routine? For the last 20 years, you've been in your office from 9 until 12. Why did you have to pick this morning to change?
Yes, self-preservation is the most powerful instinct. It is now 3:30 in the afternoon, and I have shrunk to the unbelievable height of 6 inches. And I'm continuing to shrink. Yet I'm taking every precaution to guarantee that I stay alive. What have I got to live for? What am I? A 32-year-old old man that's losing his hair? Walks with a stoop from years of hunching over microscopes? What have I got to show for it? A cheap, furnished room, a meager position as a research fellow, which doesn't pay enough to live like other people. Not enough to have a wife or children, and no dignity, certainly. All that I can call mine is in this room. A couple of suits, some socks with holes in them, piles of heavy books, a microscope on my desk, and a tape recorder to record my notes on. That's all that will be left of Mr. James Howard, research fellow. Oh, excuse me, Dr. Pasteur. And one green and gold parakeet with the name of Pasteur. To pose a hypothetical problem, Dr. Pasteur, who's going to change the water in your cage if I return to dust? Certainly not Dr. Bader. He might steal what little water you had, but he wouldn't change it. Who will? If I don't contact the doctor, it may be a week before the landlady comes up here to clean. He'd starve to death. I've got to open that cage and let him loose. But how? The yardstick. I can push the latch open with that. Yes. Yes, I can just reach it. There. You're free, Dr. Pasteur. You're free. The window is open across the room. There's a whole world. Fly away and make a name for yourself. The whole world. I've got the whole world ahead of me, too, if I live. After I publish my thesis, I'll be famous. I'll have everything I ever dreamed of. But not unless Dr. Bader gets the instructions. So, we resume taping. But I can't reach the start button on the recorder. These books, they're like a grand staircase to the tape deck. And now to start the machine. I'm no longer big enough to push it. Kick it. Oh, that hurt. I've got it. Jump on it. There we go. Dr. Bader? Dr. Bader. This is James Howard recording again. I have still not received your phone call, but I have not given up hope. In the meanwhile, I have made the necessary precautions for isolating myself in the event that you do not call before tomorrow morning. I have made a ramp with a ruler to the stage of the microscope. Glued to the microscope is a transparent glass petri dish. As soon as it becomes apparent that I'm in danger of being lost from view on the desk, I will make my way to the petri dish. But what if you haven't called by the time I could be lost in the petri dish? I could prepare a slide for myself. If I diminished to the size of a one-celled organism, I would have no difficulty in crawling under the cover glass and taking up a position directly under the lens. Perhaps I should prepare a slide now. You've called, Dr. Bader! You've called at last! No! I can't lift it. I'm too small. I can't lift it off the cradle. Don't stop ringing, please. I'll lift it somehow. But how? A lever. Give me a lever and I could move the world. A pencil. I can do it with a pencil. Don't hang up, Dr. Bader. I'm looking. I'm looking. Please don't hang up, Dr. Bader. I'm coming. I'm coming. Just don't stop ringing. Please don't stop ringing. Please. Just don't hang up, Dr. Bader. I've almost got it. Just a little more. Oh, no.
Hello?
Miss Pritchard.
Mr. Howard?
Can't you hear me? It's Dr. Bader.
Hello?
Miss Pritchard, I'm on top of the desk. The phone fell on the floor.
Hello?
I'm only 6 inches tall. You've got to get me help.
Hello? Are you there, Mr. Howard?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Howard.
No, Doctor. This is Miss Pritchard. I called Mr. Howard's room, but he doesn't answer or something.
I'm here, Dr. Bader. I'm here.
I mean, he doesn't answer.
Well, I rang, and then the phone just went dead. You can hear for yourself.
Went dead.
The phone didn't go dead. It fell on the floor.
Well, call him back in about an hour, see if he answers.
Don't hang up, Miss Pritchard. I can't put my phone back on the hook.
Well, what if he doesn't answer then?
All you'll get is a busy signal.
What do you mean, what if he doesn't answer? He will.
When he called this morning, he sounded very strange.
Don't let him hang up, Miss Pritchard.
Howard's been very strange since the day he joined the department. You can't get him today. I'll talk to him when I see him tomorrow.
No. No.
Yes, Dr.
No,
Bader?
no, please don't hang up. I'm still here. Please don't hang up. Dr. Bader, please. I almost gave up when you hung up, Dr. Bader. But then I remembered a simple law of mathematics. No matter how often you divide a thing, there's still something left. So I went ahead with the preparation for my survival. And a good thing, too. It's not yet 6 o'clock and I am now only a half an inch tall. But everything is now arranged. In the center of the petri dish on the microscope stage is a prepared slide complete with slipcover and label. The only thing lacking is the specimen. And that is me. If I become so small that I am in danger of being lost in the petri dish, I will make my way to the exact center of the slide and take up a position there. You should be able to see me for some time to come because I focused the microscope. All you have to do, Dr. Bader, is look. Just look to see me. My world is such a different place now. Books are as huge as buildings, and pencils seem like telephone poles. I wonder what my world will look like if no one ever finds me. Oh, yes, Dr. Bader. The slide under the microscope is labeled carefully. Of all the slides I've labeled in my lifetime, I hardly thought the last one might become my epitaph. Specimen, James Howard. Species, Homo sapiens. Condition, excellent. Oh, Dr. Pasteur, haven't you flown the coop yet? Is your loyalty so great that you refuse to leave so long as the last particle of me remains? Or are you hungry? What an ugly monster you are from this perspective. Your feathers are like scales of armor, infested with lice, I see. And that beak. No! No, Dr. Pasteur, no! Stay away! I must back up slowly. Don't run. Slow. here until he loses interest. I should have let him starve to death in his cage. I wonder if the tape's still recording. I can see the spools still turning. High above me, the clear plastic reflecting the last rays of the sun setting outside my window. But I can't see if there's tape. Are you there? Am I recording, Dr. Bader? This is James Howard. As soon as the bird loses interest, I'm going to make a break for it. I'll make the microscope, Dr. Bader, don't you worry. Treat that slide mark, James Howard, just like it was me. You understand? Even if you don't think I'm in it, if you can't bring me back, publish my thesis for me. You hear me, Dr. Bader? Publish my thesis. I can't die smaller than dust unknown. I have nothing left, Dr. Bader. Not even my body. Give me my thesis. You wouldn't dare publish it in your name, Dr. Bader, would you? All you'd have to do is change the name on the title page. You wouldn't stoop that low, would you? No, give me my thesis, Dr. Bader. Give me that much. You hear me? Give me immortality, Dr. Bader. I want the world to know I live. Publish the thesis in my name. You hear me, Dr. Bader? Give me
Suspense, in which Richard Beale starred in William N. Robeson's production of Return to Dust, written by George Bamber. Supporting Richard Beals in Return to Dust were Paula Winslow and Lawrence Dobkin. Sound patterns by Bill James and Tom Hanley. Listen. Listen again next week when we return with Victor Jory in Death Notice. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense. Stay tuned for news analysis, which follows immediately on CBS Radio. Drive-In, starring Miss Margaret Whiting. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
I wished I hadn't let Ruth talk me into serving that last car that came into the drive-in that rainy night. It was late and I was tired.
Take that order. I got 3 other cars and I'm waiting for French fries.
Well, look at the clock, will you? It's near midnight and I'm off duty.
Oh, please, Mildred. Just this one more, will you? I'll do the same for you sometime.
Ruth!
The doctor's car, see? Probably in a rush. Anyway, you got nobody waiting for you.
It was true. No one was waiting for me. Only the bus which would take me to North Hollywood, the apartment where I lived alone. So I buttoned up my raincoat and I took a menu over to the car. Good evening.
Never mind the menu, just some black coffee and a ham sandwich. Please hurry it.
I hurried it, but when I clamped in the tray, I had to roll down the window a little. When I touched the handle, it felt kind of sticky, and my fingers were red. Blood red.
Oh, I'm Dr. Russell. I just had an emergency patient in the car.
An accident?
Yes. Sunset and Vine, quite a crash. I just happened by.
I took one of them to the hospital.
Oh, I see. I walked back trying to wipe the blood from my hand with a paper napkin. It gave me a creepy feeling to have somebody's blood on my hand. I was keeping close track of the time, and I was a little worried for fear the big drive-in clock wasn't right. Sometimes ran slow, so I took a coin from my apron pocket. I figured it was worth a dime not to miss that last bus to North Hollywood. I walked over to the payphone, and I was about to drop the dime in when I looked out, and he was leaning on the horn and beckoning to me at the same time. Put the dime back in my pocket and hurried out to him.
I'm sorry, but I'm in a hurry. I haven't time for this coffee to cool off. How much do I owe you?
40 cents.
Here you are. I hope I didn't interrupt your phone call. Wasn't important, was it?
No, I was just checking on the time. Didn't want to miss my bus.
Well, there was a clock right over your head.
It's usually wrong.
I have the time. It's about 4 minutes to 12.
Oh, I am going to miss it.
What time does it leave?
At midnight from Hollywood and Highland.
Oh, hop in. I'm going right past there.
Oh, wonderful. I'll just get rid of this stuff.
All right.
In my hurry to unhook the tray from the window, I gave it a jerk and it fell crashing to the ground. Oh, darn. Ruth, please help me pick up these things, will you? I'm going to miss my bus.
All right, Mildred, don't get shook.
We picked the things up quickly, and Ruth took them to the kitchen. Then I noticed something shining on the ground. It was one of the shakers that had fallen from the tray. I picked it up, put it in my apron pocket, rushed over to the other side of the car, and got in.
I suppose you're in a hurry because someone's waiting for you.
No, I live alone, but I'd hate to walk all the way out to North Hollywood in this rain.
You won't have to walk.
This is very nice of you. I appreciate it.
Not at all. Would you mind rolling up that window on your side? There's a draft.
Of course. You can let me off at that corner over there.
All right.
Anywhere along here will be all right. This is fine. Hey, you're turning the wrong way.
Am I?
Yes. This goes out to Laurel Canyon.
Does it? You thought you were pretty smart, didn't you?
I don't know what you mean. Please, let me out of this car.
You thought I wouldn't see you go to the phone.
The phone? Well, I was calling about the time. Honest, I was.
The time with that clock over your head?
But I told you that clock's wrong sometimes. Besides, who would I call? Why should I call anyone about you?
You were calling the police.
No, honest, I wasn't. Why should I call the police?
You know why.
No, really, I don't.
Because you saw it.
So what?
His blood.
Whose blood?
The blood of the man I just murdered.
Passed a few people and some cars in the next few blocks, and I thought of calling out. And then I knew why he told me to roll up the window when I'd first gotten into the car. And then we were at the mouth of Laurel Canyon, and I could see the road dark and lonely up ahead. Look, I didn't know anything about you. Honest, I didn't. Please let me go.
You know something about me now?
I won't tell anybody, whatever it is. I promise you I won't.
A woman's promises. Remind me to tell you a story about a woman and a promise.
Oh, let me out. Please, let me out right here.
It's a long way to North Hollywood.
Well, that's all the better. It'll take me hours to get there, and you'll be miles away by then.
I'm not taking any chances with you.
Oh, please let me out. I gotta get home.
You said no one was waiting for you. You live alone. No one will miss you.
He heard the siren and looked quickly into the rearview mirror. Then he took a gun from his pocket and turned to me.
If that's for us and we're stopped, remember I've used this gun before tonight, and I can use it again if I have to. If I'm taken, you'll go first. Now listen, I'm a doctor and you're a nurse, and we're on an emergency call. If you want to live, you won't try to pull anything. What's the trouble, officer?
Going awful fast for a wet night, aren't you, sir? I followed you up from Hollywood Boulevard.
Oh, I'm Dr. Russell. This is Nurse Johnson. Emergency call.
Let's see your identification, sir.
As he fumbled through his pockets, the motorcycle cop looked over at me. I thought for a moment that I could signal him with my eyes. Then I knew he wasn't looking at me. He was looking down at my white starched apron, which you could see under my raincoat. He thought it was a nurse's uniform.
Here you are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, Doc. Sorry I stopped you. Oh, just a minute.
What is it now?
The rain started to slide up the canyon a ways. Take it easy.
Thanks. I will.
You're not Dr. Russell, are you?
What do you think?
Halfway up the canyon, we came to the landslide. It wasn't a big one, but it had made a terrible mess of the road. He didn't slow down, and the car swerved crazily as it slipped from one side of the road to the other. Suddenly, it felt as though the whole rear end had left the pavement. I looked over at him. He was tense. His knuckles turned white as he clutched the wheel. He shoved the car into reverse. I prayed it wouldn't move. It didn't. We were stuck, hopelessly stuck.
Of all the luck.
Suddenly, the canyon was filled with light. A car had come around the curve behind us. This might be my chance.
Remember, I still have this gun. Don't try anything.
Hey, we're stuck here. Could you give us a push?
How do you like that? Now I'll have to get out. I'll have to put something under the wheel. You stay here.
There were some bushes by the side of the road. If I could reach them, maybe I could run up the hill and hide until he went away. I carefully turned the handle of the door. I could see him in the rearview mirror. He was at the back of the car. I eased the door gently open. I put one foot out. I was just sliding out when I heard him behind me.
You're not going anyplace. Come here. Give me that raincoat.
Why?
I need something dry to stuff under this wheel.
But
You won't be needing it.
I hesitated a moment. He ripped it off my back, bent down and stuffed it under the wheel. The gun. It stuck out of his back pocket. If I could get it. Oh, if I could lay my hands on it. I held my breath and I reached out. It seemed so far. I finally touched it, and I snatched it from his pocket.
Give me that gun.
I'm getting out of here. You can't stop me now.
Can't I?
No. You stay right where you are. I won't hurt you. All I want is to get home. I'm going, but if you try to follow me,
You'll what?
I'll kill you.
I don't think you will.
Yes, I will. You think I'm afraid.
Aren't you?
No. I don't care what happens to you. You're a murderer, and I'm going to tell the police. Now you stay where you are. Don't come any closer. I'm not afraid. I'll shoot.
Good thing I used them all up tonight. Now give me that gun and get in that car.
Are you going to kill me?
I've got to now.
We were nearing the top of the canyon. The road was very steep. The rain had let up. It was just drizzling now. Suddenly we came over the crest of the hill. Way down below, the city stretched out for miles. Millions of lights glittering in the rain. For a moment, I forgot my fear. It's so beautiful.
Lookout Mountain. Top of the world. Ever been up here before?
No.
Nice, isn't it?
Yes.
I used to come up here with a girl once. We used to sit and talk for hours. Come on, we'll get a better view if we get out.
I knew it was no use arguing, so I followed him. But not all the way to the edge of the cliff, which dropped away into deep darkness.
Come on.
I'm afraid to get so close.
Right, you won't fall. Look. That's Los Angeles over there. I was born there. And I went to school there, too. Used to get into all sorts of trouble at school. And over that way, towards the ocean, that's Westwood. That's where she lived. The girl I was telling you about.
Does she still live there?
No. She's dead. I killed her.
Why?
Because she couldn't keep her promises. The jury said I was insane, but I think it was the sanest thing I ever did. I thought about it a lot.
If I could keep him talking, maybe a car would come along. Maybe something would happen. It was my only chance.
I know the difference between right and wrong.
You killed someone else tonight, didn't you?
Yes.
Dr. Russell?
Yes.
Why?
He was one of the men who said I was insane.
But they'll catch you.
Oh, no. No, they won't find the doctor for several days.
Well, what are you going to do now?
Kill you.
I started to back away slowly. I'd made a mistake of reminding him of the present. My hands went instinctively to my apron pocket for something to defend myself with. I knew there was a pencil there. It was sharp. Maybe I could scratch him, hurt him some way with it, but when I reached for it, I felt something else instead. Something cold and hard. I was puzzled for a moment, and then I remembered. It was the shaker I'd picked up at the drive-in.
You can't get away now.
Then he started moving toward me. Me with only a pencil and a shaker to defend myself.
It's too bad I came into that drive-in tonight.
Well, why did you?
Because I was hungry. I hadn't eaten for a long time.
Well, weren't you afraid someone would see you?
No alarm had gone out.
Well, how did you know?
I knew. If only you hadn't rolled that window down.
Well, if you're sorry, why don't you let me go?
It's too late.
And I heard a car coming up the hill. With a sudden movement, his arms were about me in a tight embrace. I started to scream, and suddenly his lips closed over mine. Pushing my head back roughly, he kissed me. I could scarcely breathe. I felt the car's lights on us like a spotlight. He held me for a long moment. When the car had passed, he released me. My pencil had fallen to the ground, and I was left with only the shaker in my hand. I fingered it nervously, and I felt the top coming off and the contents spilling into my hand.
What have you got in your hand?
Nothing.
Give it to me.
He grabbed my wrist and pulled me towards him. We were moving to the edge of the cliff, but my other hand was free, and I threw the handful of pepper into his face. Tried to clear his eyes, but it was too late. The pepper had blinded him. He lunged out for me. I stepped aside quickly, and he slipped in the mud. His hands went out to steady himself. He clawed frantically at thin air, and then he fell over backwards, over the edge, to the darkness below. Then my legs wouldn't support me. I sank into unconsciousness. I don't know how long I lay on the wet ground. When I came to, it was raining again. I was soaked to the skin, and my hair was caked with mud. There was no one in sight. The lights of Los Angeles sparkled peacefully far below, and I knew that somewhere on the other side of these hills was North Hollywood and my apartment. As I rose slowly to my feet and started back down the road, somehow everything that had happened seemed unreal, like a dream. Everything but the warm pain of my bruised lips where he'd kissed me to keep me from crying out.
Suspense, in which Margaret Whiting starred in William N. Robeson's production of Drive-In. Written by Mel Denali. Writing in tonight's story were Gail Lucas, William Wintersall, and Norm Alden. Listen. Suspense. And the producer of CBS Radio's outstanding theater of thrills, the master of mystery and adventure, William N. Robeson.
Among the American Indian tribes, none clings more tenaciously to the old ways than the Navajo. Herding their sheep across the vast upland plateau of northern Arizona and New Mexico, they live today much as they have for hundreds of years. And perhaps this is for the best, for the white man's world has never been too gentle with the Navajo. Our story is about such a one, a Navajo whom the white man taught to kill and then punished because he could not forget his lesson. Listen then as Joseph Cotton stars in Red Cloud Mesa.
Red Cloud Mesa, starring Mr. Joseph Cotton. A tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Red Cloud Mesa, a great stone fist thrusting into the thin air above the flat plateau. There is none higher between Cayente and Ship Rock, so high the clouds catch on it sometimes. Red clouds if the sun is rising or setting. Red Cloud Mesa. Below the mesa, where the wheel tracks snake across the reservation from Gallup, is the Red Cloud Trading Post. I'm the trader. One white man amongst thousands of Indians. Lonely? Sometimes, but I like it. I think of the Navajos as my people. They think of me as their friend. That's the way it's always been with us. I was born here. I grew up here. Today, I nearly died here. I've been expecting you, Four Thumbs.
You're my prisoner, Captain.
Is that the same gun you killed the guard with?
You're my... How'd you know?
The radio's full of it. How you shot your way out of the psychiatric ward of the Veterans Hospital.
You believe everything you hear on the radio and read in the newspapers?
Most everything.
You believe them before you believe a man who served under you or a man that was in your outfit in France?
In this case, yes.
For an Indian, a padded cell is no place to die.
It's no place for anyone to die.
And you won't turn me in, Captain?
Can't do anything else. Unless you leave.
I've got no place to leave, too, Captain. That's why I come here. I counted on you to help me. You always have.
Have I?
Yeah, in the bows that time. But you know, when my platoon was cut off for 6 days, you got through with help just in time. I couldn't have lasted a minute longer.
I got through a day too late.
You crazy. Look, Captain, I'm here. I'm alive. You got through just in time.
1, maybe 2 days too late. I'm sorry.
What you sorry for? I'm alive.
Yes, alive. He was alive when I got through to him that day in the bulge. The only one left alive. He was giving orders to a platoon of dead men and carrying the orders out himself. It must have been like that for his forefathers who defended this final mesa here against the white man 100 years ago. Like them, he did not know how to say surrender. He did not notice that his mind had deserted the action and left his body all alone, defending the position. Give me that gun.
You gonna hide me?
I don't know yet. Give me the gun. And unlock the door.
No, I won't let them take me.
That's an order, Corporal. You're back in my outfit now. I take all the responsibility and I give all the orders. Give me your gun.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Now open the door.
Yes, Captain.
Have you heard the news, Mr. Bowman?
What news, Rabbit Stockings?
Well, that psycho from Window Rock broke out. He killed a man, ditched his car in the Chihuili. They figure he's headed this way.
I heard.
We'd better be ready.
We are ready. Rabbit Stockings, I want you to meet one of us.
One of us?
One of us? I want you to meet Rabbit Stockings.
Yate, one of us.
Yate, Rabbit Stockings.
If he is headed this way, Mr. Bowman, I could begin to put my knowledge into motion.
Rabbit Stockings is referring to the correspondence course he is taking to learn to be an FBI man.
I am also taking a course in bodybuilding, pedicure, and diesel engines.
Why?
Because I don't want to be a dumb Indian all my life. I want to have a white man's diploma in something.
I think you're crazy.
But would you care to look at my latest Men Wanted bulletin?
No.
Listen. Truck is coming. Not a diesel. A gasoline-driven truck, I can tell by the sound.
Looks like old man McGurry's pickup.
Captain.
Maybe you'd better let Rabbit Stocking show you his FBI lesson, one of us.
Yes, sir.
Well, come then, because you are Mr. Bowman's friend. I will show you the secret place where I hide my white man's knowledge from the dumb Indians.
I still think you're
Go
crazy.
out the back way.
Yes, sir.
Was old man McGurry's pickup all right, but it carried a passenger. A passenger I was expecting. State Trooper Arturo Trujillo.
Buenos dias, George.
Hi, Arturo. What's new?
Oh, got Indian trouble. Give me a pack of cigarettes and a candy bar.
There you are.
Now, where are you hiding the Indian?
That's why I pay my taxes, to pay you to find out where they hide.
New Mexico don't collect enough taxes for that. We need your help.
Don't ask me any questions, Arturo. Just don't ask me any questions.
Okay, George. Just don't make me look bad, that's all. I gotta take a look around. I gotta make a report. Don't forget, I got a citizen outside. Old man McGurry. I gotta go through the motions.
I'll send Yellow Salt for someone to show you around.
Why can't Yellow Salt do it?
You don't understand these people, Arturo. Yellow Salt is an elder.
So he squats in the trading post porch all day while his wife herds the sheep?
It is the privilege of an elder.
I wish I knew their secret. Maybe I could get an honest day's work out of my wife.
I'll be right back. Yarte, Yellow Salt.
Yate, Santi.
The ending of the day finds you well, Yellow Salt?
Well enough, but I have been asking myself a question.
What is the question, brother? Perhaps I can help find an answer.
It is this, Santi. What is the cop doing here?
Oh, he's perfectly safe. He's got to make a report. We don't want to make him look bad.
Sansi, this presents another question. What is it he doesn't want to look bad about?
That psycho boy, Four Thumbs. He escaped and killed a man. The cop has orders to look for him. They want to put him back in a padded cell.
Well, then really, Sansi, what can I do not to help?
Well, really not to help. Go find me a boy named One of Us who is with Rabbit Stockings so he can show this officer around so this officer can make out a report and not look so bad that they will send someone else who is thinking in terms of heroic actions or worse, someone who is sincere.
As you say, then, I will do my very best not to help, since this officer is not sincere.
You know where Rabbit Stockings hides his white man's lessons?
Everybody knows, in that little cave where the petrified tree rolled off the edge of Black Canyon.
Everybody knows?
Well, even so, only Rabbit Stockings does not know that everybody knows. So he still has his secret.
My thanks go with you, brother.
It is an honor to be able not to help the police.
Well, someone will be here to show you around in a few minutes, Arturo.
Thanks, George. I just don't want to look... I just don't want to look bad.
You won't.
I always get the feeling these Indians of yours don't trust me.
They don't trust sincere people. Are you sincere, Arturo?
Huh? I don't get you.
The Navajos feel that their nation has been cheated out of almost everything they ever owned by sincere people. You know they have a point there?
Looks like you don't trust them.
What do you mean?
Oh, how come you got this carbine leaning against the showcase?
Now, watch out, it's loaded.
Why?
I don't know, really. I lived with that gun from Red Beach to the Rye, and it sort of became a part of me. I feel better having it around.
You feel better, George? Or more sincere?
In the back room of the trading post, Ben Yahtzee, the silversmith, was singing as he hammered away at a turquoise-studded gateau. Then a couple of women wandered into the store, carrying their babies strapped on cradle boards. Silently they squatted, never taking their eyes from Arturo Trujillo, the uniform symbol of white man's authority. A little later, old man Tornface slipped in without a word, his toothless mouth twisted into a permanent grin by the long-ago kick of a forgotten pony. Then a couple of dirty-faced kids with scraggly, uncombed hair. They sat there, all of them, wordless.
Make me nervous, George. Tell him to get out.
They belong here, Arturo. You don't.
You're making me look bad in front of them, George.
What do you care, just so you don't look bad in front of the white men in Gallup?
Oh, all right, George, all right.
He turned his back on his silent audience, stamped out his cigarette, began to build a pyramid with the candy bars I'd given him for his wife. There was no sound now. It was silent inside the storeroom, silent as death. Outside, silence too, save for the Albuquerque plane far off, and closer, a fly buzzing on the screen door. The pyramid was finished, all but the capstone. Arturo carefully raised to the final candy.
You want me, Sansi?
Oh, hey, what's the big idea? You made me wreck it.
You're crazy.
What did you say?
I said you're crazy. Want to make something of it?
I was just having some fun.
Arturo, this is one of us. He'll show you around.
But don't bother. I guess I've been here long enough to make out a report. Old man McGurry is getting impatient.
Anything you say, Arturo.
Don't forget what you promised, George.
I won't, Arturo.
What did you promise, Sansi? You double-crossed me?
No, one of us. I promised him that you would not get caught by somebody else in his territory, and that you would always be a good soldier and not cause any more trouble, so that you would not die in a padded cell.
Well, why did you send for me to show him around?
If you showed him around, then he could not find you hiding, could he?
No, Captain.
You will go back now to Rabbit Stocking's cave. You will stay there until it is safe for you to take a Hogan.
Yes, Captain.
Hey, George, I forgot to... Hey, crazy Indian, put down that gun.
Pull it up! Please fire!
George, I only came back for the candy.
Thumb stood at attention, eyes straight ahead. State Trooper Trujillo lay in the doorway, one boot holding the screen ajar, lay very still. The buzzing fly eagerly circled the trickle of blood that oozed across the floor. The chant began, the chant of the enemy way, the chant which would protect the people from the ghost of this foreigner. I think you and I had better go up on the mesa, Corporal.
Yes, Captain, but...
Yes?
Beg pardon, sir, but I thought I was to go back to the cave.
A new situation has developed since then. It is necessary to change the orders.
Yes, sir.
Forward! Up! The low scud stretched away to the limitless yellow horizon as we started up the narrow trail along the face of the mesa. We climbed silently, steadily, 10-15 minutes. Upward across the sheer face of the cliff, four thumbs holding the proper combat patrol distance, 10 yards behind. Steadily up, always up, toward the gathering clouds, now orange with the dying sun.
Captain!
Yes, Corporal?
I've still got the carbine.
I'd forgotten completely. I turned slowly, erect, trying to look like a CEO in my cowhide jacket and Levi's. Yes, he still had the gun. A Section 8 psycho who was also a combat infantryman still had the gun and still held his prescribed position 10 yards behind me. Well, I should hope so, Corporal. A man isn't much good on patrol without a gun.
Yes, sir.
The trail was narrow now as it approached the switchback, 600 feet up the sheer cliff wall from the desert floor, and above, the clouds were thicker in the mesa's fist, all orange now, deep orange.
Captain!
Yes, Corporal?
Ever hear of an officer being shot in the back by one of his own men?
Oh, you hear stories like that from time to time, back of the lines, up front. Well, I suppose it depends on what kind of a leader a man is.
Yes, Captain.
We were clambering over boulders now, the great rocks, that poor Thum's ancestors had rolled down from the mesa top, thinking to keep the white men away forever. They almost did. But defending this final fort, the top of this dry mesa 200 feet above us in the clouds, they ran out of water. No one quit. They were still up there. And then we were at the switchback. And a moment later, we were in the cloud, a red cloud now, where the misty blood of the day's death surrounded us, cold, damp, the ghost stuff of the ancient warriors whose bones still lay above us. Take 5, Corporal.
Yes, sir.
I stopped and leaned back against the cliff wall. The trail was only a foot wide here. Out beyond and below the red mist. I waited and only knew his coming by the sound of his footfalls until at once he materialized beside me. He leaned back, too, careful to keep the carbine on his right side, the side away from me.
I heard plenty of stories like that overseas, Captain.
Oh, I dare say it's happened more than once. Any leader takes a chance. That's one of the risks of leadership. In combat, when a man's head races with blood, when it's kill or be killed, sure, it could happen, but...
But what, sir?
When a soldier comes back out of the lines, when a soldier is back in the rear area and safe, and begins to kill his own outfit, and there's nothing anyone can do to help him.
Help?
That's what I said. No longer any help for him. Then it's up to that soldier himself, if he isn't crazy, to figure out a way of saving the outfit he's destroyed.
If he isn't crazy. Yes, sir.
We're cut off completely up here, Corporal. You can do anything you want with the rest of the outfit. You've got the gun.
Yes, Captain.
That's the first time I never saw your carbine leaning against the counter, Sunsea.
And you never will again, Rabbit Stockings.
I would expect a dumb Indian to bury a man's weapon with him, but not a white man. That was a valuable gun.
My people believe a man is more valuable. And we respect your ancient customs.
Thank you. And thank your people. Must have been quite a climb, carrying his body all the way to the top of the mesa.
That's where he belonged. Up there with the other warriors.
Those old people, cut off up there without water. They must have gone crazy before they died.
Probably.
But they stuck it out when they could have quit.
Yes, they did. And he was their son.
Suspense, in which Mr. Joseph Cotton starred in William N. Robeson's production of Red Cloud Mesa, adapted by Mr. Robeson from a story by William Eastlake. Supporting Joseph Cotton in tonight's story were Jay Novello, Vic Perrin, Lawrence Dobkin, and Howard McNear. Listen. Listen again next week when we return with Mr. Dennis Day starring in Like Man Somebody Dig Me. Another tale well calculated to keep you in suspense.